Welcome to EA UFC.
Right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon.
This is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 165 pounds. Fighting out of Mecca, Saudi Arabia, Mr. Untouchable. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is. And this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC. Beautiful punch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, it's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing this kick with so much force.
Lands a big right hand early. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
Punch over the top.
Head kick.
Real quick leg kick.
Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Gotta think his opponent's gonna feel that one in the morning.
And he's gonna continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh! Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, straight right. Oh! Huge kick to the head. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. That's a crippling shot there.
Over and over, he's landing a big body kick. Leg kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Lands with the right hand.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
He is all about that left kick to the body. Back to his patented kicks here, but just out of range.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Right hand upstairs.
There's no give on that leg kick. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Very tricky when he throws that body kick. Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Came on inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
There's the kick, it's blocked. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Just missing on the uppercut there. Final seconds here of round one. Effective punch there by Lee.
Right under the elbow, body kick lands.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Seminal blow of the fight.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh! All right, so he's...
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
connects with a right.
He went high on that one.
Oh, straight right. Lee gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Good sit.
Trying to kick his leg out.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
And he caught the kick. And they separate. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. Massive head kick. Oh! Circling to his right. Lands the right hand. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. And another thwack there to the outside of that lead leg. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Straight right is there.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now.
Good one.
Oh, looked like he might. Oh!
He needs to start holding, hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Able to check that kick as well.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Trying to double up on that jab.
Way to hide that leg kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority. That strike blocked by Lee.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Let's get going now. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
That's a big strike right there.
Able to land there with the straight left. Oh, and he just keeps on coming with these shots to the liver, looking to buckle him once again. Buckled him earlier in the fight, and the fighter is still open to damage there as he continues to target that sensitive area. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Beautiful body kick.
Blocks the shot.
Nice. Big body kick land.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Hook shot lands. Oh, straight right. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Ooh, what a punch. I mean, he's cutting him down the side with this beautiful leg kick.
Looking to land the right just out of range.
Oh, nice shot! Yes!
Yes, that he heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
The inside leg kick is good.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Liver kick. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. He's done. He's done.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
That's one of those shots. If you take one of them, it can end the night. That one landed right on the spot.
Trying to establish that jab. Whiffs on that offering.
Big knee.
Big knee.
Real nice body kick lands.
Oh, and he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that strike.
They suck so bad, especially when you're going forward. You are close.
Right there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Well, it's one
Serve him again. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right. Just out of range with that right hook. Oh!
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Knee to the body now, it's blocked. Nice punch there by Lee. Oh, thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent in, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Whoa! Back to the feet.
He is getting lit up right now, John. Game of inches right now.
What a fight so far. All right, well, good news, bad news here. Good news, round is over. Bad news, the cut on his lip, as nasty as we've ever seen in the UFC. Really, really bad. And you got to think at some point the doctor's going to get called in. If it's any worse than it is now, this fight is going to be stopped. All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from two of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
That knee hurt him.
Slips the punch.
Nice punch here.
Just missed on the front kick there.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
How about that shin? Oh, big right hand, yes. Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Oh, blocks the shot.
Great punch.
Oh, pinpoint knee to the body. If you're trying to knock me out, one knee to the body is done.
Every time an opponent tries to get close, he just drives that knee to the body. Great timing.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Oh, thunderous leg kick on it, limping a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Just misses with the jab there. Oh, man, look what that one body shot did.
That shows you the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Head kick.
Lee gets caught with that punch.
Caught the kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Just out of range with that kick attempt.
Finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left.
Nice body kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh!
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
What a body kick.
Score that takedown for me, man.
Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Nice kick landed there by Lee. Right punches there. Oh! He's out!
My goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Mr. Untouchable.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.